The Manor update is finally here. Check out this new location with its tricky new mechanics. Hello, cultist. April's location has finally arrived. There is a lot to see here and some new mechanics. Just know that this new location is a bit difficult to navigate until you've awakened April. Once you've encountered her, the garden gates and many of the doors around the building will be accessible. There are still, of course, room keys, but they don't spawn in until April has been encountered. So let's address the newest mechanic and probably the first you'll notice. These mirrors provide portals to the other side. Just know that when crossing into this area, you'll encounter different minions than when you're on the side of the living. The living side has ravens, which can be hard to spot as they fly, and with their dark feathers and the dark surroundings, they don't exactly stand out. On the other side, you'll find growths. These pussy-looking piles of debris and decay can snare you, and if you're not ready for it, they can end your game rather quickly. Using UV on either of these minions will put an end to them. April, however, is not trapped in one dimension. She can be found in both at the same time. These mirrors allow players to get back and forth between areas to complete objectives, but know that once you've started completing the ritual, they do begin to break and won't always be available. Also know that there are no items available inside the portals. You probably noticed right away that there are pieces of disgusting cake and bottles of some kind of liquid located all around. Depending on how you play, other typical consumable items can also be found. Once you've taken a look around, you'll want to take a special note of the shed beside the back garden where the wedding ceremony is still mostly set up. In this shed, you'll find two important things. First, this shovel, which there is only one of, so you'll want to keep track of it. And second, this set of photographs. These are the individuals who have lost their heads and which you will hopefully be returning to them. These bottles of liquid contain alcohol, which is placed inside the font in the basement or crypt area of the manor. This liquid must be in the font before you can do anything else here. Once you're ready, grab a piece of cake and head to the other side to find one of the heads of the wedding guests. Drop the cake to entice the head and then pick it up. All heads look like this once they've been captured. Putting the head back down will release it to roam the world. Instead, take the head to the font in the basement and, I don't know what we're doing here, so I'm just going to say disinfect it, because I don't know of any baptisms that take place in any religion in a font that's filled with alcohol. When completed, the head will appear differently in the upper left-hand corner. You may have noticed when inspecting the grounds that there are many graves with bodies, but no heads. You'll need to match the head you now have with the correct body. Remember these photos I mentioned in the shed? Well, this may help you find the correct head to the right body. You can also just try to put the head with each body you encounter. When you find the correct body, the corpse will reanimate, but it doesn't appear to be able to harm you in any way. To complete this, you'll need to bury the body, so hopefully you've kept track of your shovel. These bodies also apparently have names, but I haven't been able to connect which names belong to which bodies. Also, these are supposed to be wedding guests, but it feels more like some of these may be staff at the manor. As a fellow cultist to April, how come we're not invited to her wedding? Maybe we should all be offended. Either way, this new location feels more in line with many of the other maps. It adds an interesting dynamic with the mirrors and the variety in minions. When she is raging, April is truly terrifying, and if ravens aren't kept in check, they can certainly get out of control. What did you think of this new location? Have you had a chance to try the new map? Have you managed to complete a game against April? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future content. Happy hunting!